In 2019, a woman noticed something odd. Her farts suddenly smelled sweet, almost fruity. Strange enough to mention to her doctor, and that conversation saved her life. Tests revealed bacterial overgrowth in her intestines, the kind that, left untreated, leads to life-threatening sepsis. She caught it early. Her nose gave her a head start. Flatulence isn't just embarrassing background noise, it's a vital health signal. Every sound, every smell, every puff of gas carries information. Sometimes those messages are ordinary. Other times, they're urgent. This video unpacks what your gas is really telling you. The chemistry behind the smells. The surprising reason some cultures celebrated gas instead of hiding it. And the medical red flags you should never ignore. And here's your breadcrumb to follow. By the end, you'll discover why the ancient Romans believed gas could protect health, and how modern science, 2,000 years later, is beginning to agree. So before you laugh this off, remember, that awkward sound might be your gut broadcasting a warning. Are you tuned in enough to hear it? Your nose is smarter than you think. That smell isn't just unpleasant, it's a chemical fingerprint, written in 5 key molecules. Each one tells a different story about what's happening inside your gut. First, the odorless crew, methane and hydrogen. They add volume, sometimes explosiveness, but carry no smell. Carbon dioxide joins them, adding pressure, what makes your stomach feel full. Then come the scent molecules. Ammonia, sharp, acrid, the bite that makes your eyes sting. And hydrogen sulfide, the infamous rotten egg smell. But here's the twist, at trace levels, it's helpful, signaling blood vessels to relax and cells to regulate inflammation. At high levels, it becomes toxic. Your body constantly monitors these levels. When concentrations spike abnormally, that's when the smell becomes your early warning system. That's likely what changed the odor in our Section 1 case study, the woman who sensed bacterial overgrowth before it became deadly. She didn't know the chemistry. She just trusted her nose. Ever notice some days you're far gassier than others? That's no accident. It's your microbiome shifting in response to what you ate 6 to 8 hours ago. Different bacteria, different gas signatures. And cultures noticed this long before labs did. Traditional Japanese medicine recognized that suppressing gas caused internal pressure and discomfort, what modern doctors call trapped wind syndrome. In ancient Rome, digestive health was openly discussed, and Emperor Claudius even considered legalizing breaking wind at banquets after hearing it could be medically harmful to hold in. We'll dig into that cultural wisdom next, and why modern medicine is only now catching up. Step away from molecules for a moment and consider human behavior. Across cultures, gas has been treated with reverence, caution, and sometimes humor. But the reason isn't trivial, it's about health. In Japan, traditional medicine understood that suppressing gas caused internal pressure and discomfort, what modern doctors call trapped wind syndrome. Etiquette wasn't just politeness, it reflected real bodily awareness. Ancient Rome offers another lens. Historical accounts suggest Emperor Claudius considered legalizing breaking wind at banquets after advisors warned that holding gas could harm digestion. Romans openly discussed digestive health, humor and practicality intertwined. Your gut doesn't respect etiquette, it respects biology. And cultures that understood this had healthier populations. Not because they were smarter. Because they listened. Remember those 5 molecules from Section 2? Hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, methane, they shaped how entire civilizations viewed digestive health. The Romans didn't know molecular biology, but they knew trapped gas meant trouble. Culture only tells half the story. The other half? It's happening right now in your gut, a conversation between bacteria, brain, and body. That's where we're headed next. Think of your gut as a second brain, because that's essentially what it is. The enteric nervous system contains 100 million neurons, more than your spinal cord. And it's having a conversation with your brain right now through gas production. Stress changes everything. The vagus nerve connects gut and brain. When you're anxious, digestion slows, gas gets trapped. That bloated feeling before a presentation? Your sympathetic nervous system prioritizes survival over digestion. The gas has nowhere to go, and your body warns you. Trapped gas doesn't just sit there, it can be reabsorbed into the bloodstream, filtered by the liver, and eventually expelled through your lungs. Holding it in doesn't make it vanish, it merely reroutes. Feed your bacteria well, and they'll produce more gas. It's the price of a thriving microbiome, and a small price to pay for digestive health. Beans, onions, garlic, cruciferous vegetables, FODMAP foods, feed your microbes, producing gas as they digest fiber. The key isn't eliminating these foods, it's understanding the trade-off. Gut health beats social comfort. Healthy bacteria need fiber, and fiber produces gas. Simple as that. Notice patterns? Drop your findings below, you'll be amazed how many others experience the exact same timing. You're not alone, and you're not broken. You're just human. Track when you're most gassy, morning, after meals, or during stress, and see what your microbiome is trying to tell you. We've seen how your gut talks to your brain. Now let's explore how those conversations might save your life. Your gut produces hydrogen sulfide, yes, that foul-smelling molecule, but in trace amounts, it becomes remarkably protective. H2S signals mitochondria, the powerhouses of your cells, to temporarily slow function, reducing oxidative stress and shielding against damage from heart attacks or strokes. A 2014 University of Exeter study tested AP39, a compound delivering controlled H2S to mitochondria. In lab models of stroke and heart failure, cell death dropped by up to 80%. H2S preserves cells under extreme stress, proof that a gas from your gut can become life-saving medicine. Pharmaceutical development is exploring synthetic H2S donors. These drugs release precise nanomolar doses at critical moments, during cardiac procedures, after strokes, or in organ transplants. Too little H2S provides no benefit, too much is toxic. The therapeutic window is narrow, requiring sophisticated delivery. Your farts won't prevent cardiovascular disease despite containing H2S. Why? Therapeutic effects need exact concentrations delivered to specific tissues. Dietary H2S supports baseline health, but pharmaceutical precision is key. Think of it like water, essential in proper amounts, harmful if absent or excessive. Garlic, onions, and cruciferous vegetables all help your body produce H2S naturally. Yes, this increases gas, but it's a sign your body is creating protective molecules. Health trumps etiquette, social discomfort is a small price for cardiovascular benefit. Now you understand why gas isn't just waste, it's medicine. But when does this protective signal become a danger signal? 3 red flags demand medical attention, and ignoring them could be fatal. That's next. We've seen how your gut sends protective messages, but when does gas warn you instead of helping you? Here are 3 critical red flags. Your baseline odor varies with diet, but if a normally mild smell turns intensely putrid or even sweet without dietary change, this signals bacterial imbalance. Remember our Section 1 case study? That woman's sweet-smelling gas was exactly this, a subtle signal of overgrowth that could have led to sepsis. Sudden shifts lasting more than a week demand medical evaluation. Occasional discomfort after beans or broccoli is normal. Persistent bloating, sharp abdominal pain, or discomfort that wakes you at night suggests deeper issues, IBS, SIBO, or motility disorders. Your vagus nerve is signaling distress, listen carefully. Gas changes accompanied by unexplained weight loss, 10+ pounds without trying, persistent fatigue, fever, or blood in stool indicate your gut is affecting the whole body. Severe inflammation, infection, or other pathologies could be at play. Seek medical attention immediately. We began with a life saved by a fart. We've explored chemistry, culture, stress, and medicine. The through line? Your body constantly communicates, through molecules you can't see but can smell. Modern science is only now catching up, these signals matter. Listening isn't optional, it's survival literacy. Garlic, onions, and cruciferous vegetables boost H2S production. Yes, this increases gas, but that's the point. Your body produces protective molecules during normal digestion. Social discomfort is minor compared to the cardiovascular and cellular benefits. Farts can't prevent heart attacks on their own. Dosage and delivery matter. Therapeutic H2S requires precise concentrations and pharmaceutical targeting. Dietary H2S sets baseline health, medicine exploits precise timing and dosage. The next time someone makes a fart joke, smile. You know something they don't, that embarrassing sound might be the most honest health report you get all day. That woman with sweet-smelling gas? She's alive because she listened. Your gut is talking right now, are you listening, or laughing it off?